I'm really invested now. I've got 12 days of playtime remaining. That should see me through to the end of the month where I can resubmit my sub basically. So I know the screen's blue at the moment, but it's because I'm just logging in. There we go, and we are back. Cool. Right, this is our last mission with. I'm really sorry, but we're not sure what happened to Kafkiwa. The others are trying to learn what they can. Oh, Kafkiwa. We'd known that such a day would come, but I wish we could have at least said goodbye. You knew then that she was already gone? We did. We all did. Kafkiwa forbade us from saying anything. She wanted to tell you herself when the time was right. I expect she was torn over how to reveal the truth to Erenville. I see. I don't think anyone can blame her for keeping quiet. But tell me, how are the people faring? Have you forgotten Zoralja already? No, they still remember him. We wonder if this might be the result of the gate at the summit being closed. Most are unaware of developments. They'll be relieved to hear that the king has been defeated, but at the same time, they are like to panic if they learn that the queen has disappeared. Right now, Geode is making contact with the various government bodies, but it'd probably be best to keep it all under wraps for a time. Agreed. Once we've resolved matters, I'll explain everything to the people. I consider it my duty. So she's going to take over this place. As to Zoralja's mechanical army, that's what's become of them now that he's gone. Ah, yes, about that. He's so cute. He's probably his heir. At the time we suspected Zoralja passed, the king's authority appears to have been transferred to Galulja. You mean to say Galulja is the new king? While a coronation is required to make it official, for the moment the system recognizes him as his father's successor. But I don't want this. I don't want to be king. It's not a decision you have to make right away, but given that the authority comes with command of the army, you can't give it up lightly either. We can think on it together later, but for now, I want you to hold on to it, to what your father has left you. If you say so. Are you all right, Lamachi? Huh? What is this? Why can't I? Yeah. Despite everything that's happened, all the terrible things my brother did, I still don't know how to feel towards him. What's wrong with me? Perfectly normal. You think so? I'll take your word for it. For now, we have things under control. Why not return to Tuliolal and rest up while the others handle the investigation? You know, I think I'll do that. It'll be good to see how things are at home, and catch up with Kona. Hey, why don't the two of you come too? But won't everyone hate me? Of course not. They might be a little unsure at first, but I'll set them straight. Besides, I want to introduce you to Kona as new family. Really? 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 That's it. That is, if you're fine with it. I am. Then let's be off. We'll head directly to the palace to see Kona. Wow, look at that sunrise.
You are returned! Wait there! I'm coming down! Where's Lamachi? What happened inside the dome? So my brother is gone. Yet the danger remains. And you must soon sally forth unto an unknown reality.
Hey, Connor!
Wouldn't be the first time.
Lamachi, is this boy, perhaps...
This is Zorolja's son, Kululja.
I see. Time did flow differently inside the dome. If he is our brother's child, then... Kululja, was it? My name is Kona, and I am Lamachi's brother.
You're her brother?
You'll find none more dependable than Kona. He's family, and he'll take good care of you.
A pleasure to meet you, Kululja.
A pleasure to meet you too, Uncle Kona.
Well, I suppose I am your uncle. But simply Kona will do.
You're all confused, and little wonder. Rest assured, all will be explained in due course. But for now, I want to make one thing clear. Kululja is his own person. He had no part in his father's crimes. If you have anger towards Zorolja you need to express, Kona and I will gladly hear you. but you will treat Gololja as you would any child, with kindness.
As we should. The boy's done no wrong.
Yes, the vow of resolve speaks true.
So, will you tell me what happened? Grahatia has given me a summary, but I would hear your detailed account.
Can we walk while we chat? I want to see how things are in the city.
In that case, let us make our way to Bright Plume Post. Our soldiers remain on high alert, but if the threat of invasion has passed, I will bid them take a well-earned rest.
Jesus Christ, be right back. Okay, guys, come back. Right, what are we doing now? It was indeed Zeralja's realm inside the dome. A realm he ruled jointly with Sphene. Oh, thank you, baby. I need a pin or something like that. He as the king of Rizal, and she as the queen of reason. Just like you and me here. Their people live very different lives compared to ours, but like us, they live them to the fullest. And Sphene is a big part of that. She's a considerate and approachable ruler who treats everyone as family. You and her must have gotten along well. We did, but out of love for her people, she's chosen the wrong path. They're good folk, the Alexandrians. They welcomed us into their homes and treated us with kindness and respect. But Zeralja slaughtered them, slaughtered those who he was meant to protect for his own ends. By the gods, tell me how this came to pass. Walk away? Get away from me. When his attack on Tuliolal failed, Zoralja sought to gain more power, so he ordered his people executed and harvested their souls. What drove him to commit such an atrocity? He claimed he wanted to bring the entire world under his dominion. That was just a means to achieve his true desire. My grandfather, he was a great person, right? Maybe my father wanted to prove he was his own person, that he wasn't just a great person's son. What was that? What was that noise?
What?
That noise, that raspberry sounding noise. Oh, I dare say you are right. As the resilient son, our father's true-born heir, he bore the weight of expectation. That weight was clearly greater than any of us had imagined. That's probably why he was who he was and why he didn't want me. Damn it all. When he had just tried harder to reach out to him. Let's keep moving. Zoralja had become unimaginably powerful. It was only with Lilith's help that we managed to defeat him. And now I have a responsibility to the people of Alexandria, and above all, to Galulja. I promised, didn't I? I wanted us to become family, and it's only out of obligation. And it isn't only out of obligation. Since I've gotten to know you, I've come to really like you. You might not be my nephew by blood, but we're family to the end. We'll always be there to help each other, isn't that right? Right. You too, Lilith. After everything we've been through, we're already as good as family. What? What do you mean, what? The more family you have, the merrier, don't you think? Come on, let's head into the barracks. I don't think I've ever entered the barracks before. Is this the barracks? Yeah, it is. I'm glad I could hear what happened in the dome. But I'm sorry that you had to bear such a heavy burden, Namachi. Don't be. As vow of resolve, it was something I had to do. Besides, it was your ingenious strategy that kept Tuliolal safe. Asking you to rule with me was definitely one of my better ideas. It was because we all fought as one that we could repel the invaders. And then only with the aid of Veritra and his kin. Seeing the dragons come to the battlefield, that was fun. Thanks to Elfino and Estinian interceding for us, we were able to swiftly forge an alliance with Razadhan.
Are you fine?
And when the dragons appeared in our skies, I felt that this was it, the Tuliolal you had envisioned. We owe our new allies a great debt, and I hope that we can repay them one day. Veritra is stupid strong too. Indeed. Once I've dealt with matters, we should go and thank them in person. Lilith had told me as much, but you still have work to do, yes? Yes, I need to find Sphene. She harmed our people so that her own might live. But as I was raging at her deeds, I realized something. Just because Tuliolal is safe doesn't mean I can ignore what becomes of Alexandria. That's the kind of thinking that led to conflict in the old days. I want to help the Alexandrian people live in peace and happiness. And the only way to do that is to stop Sphene from walking her path. Very well, Lamachi. Just promise me you will take care. I promise, Connor. While I anticipated this, I still can't help but worry. I'm sorry that I have to go away again so soon. And even setting Spain aside, some of our own people may be among the endless. Can't just sit around and leave everything to the others. I understand. I have matters here well in hand, so do what you must. Lilith, for all you've done for us, for our nation and our family, I fear I can never express sufficient gratitude. But thank you, from the bottom of my heart. Stupid curry. Boom! Art of War 6! Perchance to dream. Does that give me a new title? No, it doesn't. No, I don't want to talk to you. This gives me... Oh well. Well, it was good to catch up, Kona. Now we'll talk to the soul. Who might this be from? Hello? That's right, Lilith is with me. Is that so? In that case, let's meet at Sunperch. See you soon. Yashtola's heading back. I dare to hope she's found a way to pursue Fiend. If you wanted to go on ahead to Sunperch, I'll pay our soldiers a quick call. That's a cool paintbrush and palette. Oh, they brought some people from Alexandria. Apologies for the wait. You're all there. Here. And that means... Aye. We believe we found a way to travel to the reflection to where Speen has retreated. I was busy providing aid in Solution 9, so I haven't heard the details myself. Could you start from the beginning, Ishtola? Per Speen's own words, the gate atop Everkeep was opened and closed by the power of interdimensional fusion. And it was the artifact known as the key that allowed her to control it. According to Kettenram, the key was brought with me to the source 20 years ago. It was then kept here in the palace until its theft by Zeralja, who used it in Yasulani to fuse a portion of our world with this reflection. Following Zeralja's demise, Speen claimed the key and disappeared through the gate. But where exactly did that gate lead? In seeking the answer, we took another look at orogenics and made a startling discovery. As you all know, there should have been one more level at the summit of Everkeep. The 12th level, the King of Resolve's royal abode. Right, but when you actually went there, you saw that it didn't exist. Curious, we analyzed Orogenics logs to see where the memories of the departed were being sent, and where should it be but through the gate to the missing 12th level. That level alone must have lain outside the fused region, and so was left behind. Then it means the reflection to which Speen has fled is her own. Indeed. 'Tis Speen's homeworld, and she has returned there to join the memories of her departed citizens. But as the key lies with her on the other side, we haven't the means to reopen the gate. Forgive me, but I thought we already knew she had gone home, or at least it seemed obvious to me. What I want to know is how do we pursue Sphene if the gate here is closed? We use another gate, and it just so happens we know where one is. Sky Deep Cenote. Aye, all evidence suggests that the gate there leads to the world whence the Alexandrians and I came. But assuming that's true, how can we open it? That is what we shall find out, using the code in this earring. I was wondering what was in that earring. As you'll recall, Kryle's earring is in fact a data storage device. An analysis of it yielded a code, something used to control a contraption, and a very large one at that. Given the circumstances of Kryle's arrival in the Source, we believe that said contraption is the gate to the Golden City. This is admittedly an educated guess, but we are quite hopeful that it will work. To make such progress in such short time, you really are amazing. We couldn't have done it alone. The credit must go to the member of Oblivion for acquiring the information we needed, Shale especially. Right then, seems the plan is set. To the Sky Deep Cenote. Straight to it, huh? Oh, that's nice. Begging your pardon, but might I have the moment of ear setting forth? Oh, you're really going to give her the thing? Huh. Yes, I had thought to save it for later, but in light of these developments, I feel now is the time. As Lamachi says, I have something for you. Please come with me to Bayside Bevy. I'll try something. Yeah. Nice. Tuli Yolal is safe in no small part due to your valor. As a token of our appreciation, I have commissioned special equipment for you. While it is inadequate as an expression of gratitude, I pray it will serve you well in your coming mission. It apparently incorporates foreign technology. Leave it to Kona to request such a thing, eh? Mewazunte yonder has the equipment in his keeping. Just say the word and he will bring it out. Ooh, is this like the last expansion's special? You have not job-specific gear from... Yes! Yes! Where is it? Vendetta. Assassin's Hood. No! Insufficient inventory space. No! Where's the bell? Let's go sell some stuff. Cool. Wow, that was quick. Oh, cool. And I need to... Right. Oh, look at that. Oh my god, that looks so cool. Oh my god, that looks so cool. My sight. Look at that. Oh my god, that is gorgeous. I need to have a look at my portrait. Oh my god, that looks so cool. Now I really look the part. Something about a dragon?
What, bye bye?
Oh my god, that's amazing. With your shiny new gear, I reckon you're ready for anything. Come, let's head to the Sky Deep cenote. Access to the area is presently restricted per my orders, so I shall accompany you. I love the crow feathers. That's perfect. Ooh. I don't know. Ah! What just happened? What just happened there? TV just went blank. Mine!
I get it. The answer is no.
No.
The answer is no.
I don't understand.
The only thing you need to focus on there is the last line, which is, do you know the answer to the riddle? Everything else is bullshit, confusing you. That's why kindergartners get it right, because they go, no, we harvest you will try and dissect it.
Oh, that is so stupid. What? You want a bit of hot tour? Yeah? Wow, what is that? Oh, I know what that is. Oh, I need to learn how to fly. Kona has already gone inside, but I couldn't help but take a moment. Just being here takes me back. And it wasn't even that long ago that we visited for the rite. So much has happened since then. Truly, guided by my grandfather's letter, I crossed the seas in search of answers. What awaits us on the road ahead, I know not, but I shall walk it to the end with you all. Come on, let's go.
Electrope everywhere one turns, harboring vast amounts of lightning. This place is very much alive. Kryl, try holding your earring to the terminal.
No luck. Don't give up yet. The terminal reads the code. It might just need higher clearance. Gulja, would you give it a try?
Me?
If the king's authority is passed to you, then the gate ought to open.
Of course, he's the heir, isn't he?
But I leave behind that which I've gained by the sweat of my brow. It is yours to embrace or spurn.
What?
The earring. It really was.
Remarkable. A void gate is forced open with a blast of ether, and thus appears as a tear in the fabric of reality. In contrast, this is the stitchwork of a master. Neatly hemmed, without a thread out of place. A power to be reckoned with. But now isn't the time to marvel. If Galuljar can open the gate, then so too can Sveen close it. 'Twould be wise to employ magics in its defense, both to maintain its stability and ward off interference. While I am able to invoke said magics, I cannot sustain them alone. I require another to channel with me, and in unison.
For that role, I do humbly volunteer myself. But even our combined efforts offer no certainty of success. Might we prevail upon the two of you to lend your support?
Of course. If coordination between mages is required, few would be better suited than Alize and myself.
Shall I remain as well?
While your presence would be welcome, I'd rather you joined the expedition team. For despite our earnest efforts, the gate may well end up closed once more. In such a situation, it may fall to those on the other side to devise a method to reconnect our worlds. A task with which you are not unfamiliar, as I recall.
I have faith it will not come to that, but should it? I will endeavor not to disappoint.
So, assuming Wook-Lamart, Kryl, and Erenville are a given for this foray, I'll make myself useful here by guarding those who are maintaining the gate. Should any threats emerge, from the world beyond or otherwise, I'll deal with them.
As will I. Which leaves you free to head in there and do what you do best.
It's fine. Really. Mostly. Just don't let her bear the burden alone. Do you hear?
Nice.
Tis done. Whenever you're ready.
We'll protect the portal. Keep it open no matter what.
Beyond lies an unknown reflection. Short of asking an Ascian, we unfortunately have no way of identifying which one it is.
Well, what we do know is that it's Sphne's domain. A place where she brings back those who've been lost. So for now, why don't we call it the Unlost World? Right. Let's go.
Wow, look at that. You're missing it.
What are we looking at?
The city! You missed it now, though.
How to describe the sheer amazement we felt when we emerged on the other side of the portal?
You missed the panorama when they walked in. It was like all this beautiful gold. This is Alexandria.
Before us was a vibrant world where the memories of the departed abided and reveled in bygone days. Living memory. Or so the Endless called it.
It's a freaking volcano in the middle of the city.
How they laughed and smiled as they reminisced upon unfulfilled dreams. Alive in all perceivable ways. Yet, knowing no loss. So resplendent was every ilm of this paradise. The words rose unbidden to my lips. All this time, it was here. The city of gold.
Amazing. Absolutely amazing. We've literally stepped into the Yokhui legend. Whichever reflection this may be, 'twould seem the barrier between here and the source is thin in Yaktel. That would explain the Yokhui visions and the location of the gate. Hey, Erenville, what volcano over there? That volcano, you don't suppose it's real, is it? An actual volcano spewing forth lava in the middle of a city? I'd like to see that. Hey, you never know. Look, there's a path down. Let's see where it goes. Oh, the music is Final Fantasy IX. It's strange. Though I've never been to this place before, it somehow makes me feel nostalgic. Unlike Everkeep with all its advanced technology, here it's brick and stone. It's like we've traveled to the past. The difference is maybe more superficial than you think. Take a good look at the buildings around us. There's electrope everywhere along with myriad contraptions. Like how Sphene projects her image onto soldiers, I believe this city's appearance is artificial. This aetherite's identical to the one in Everkeep, is it not? This suggests that this place is Alexandrian. That would seem a fair assumption. In light of all this, could it be in this city is Everkeep's missing 12th level? Welcome, friends, welcome. Who are you? My name is Constancy, and like you, I am an Endless. We've been recreated from the memories of those who have exhausted their souls, the departed, in other words. Great effort is taken to ensure the integrity of your memories, so it will feel no different from when you were flesh and blood. Let's go along with it for now. Agreed. I am a caretaker here at Living Memory, City of the Endless, and it is my pleasure to provide guidance to newcomers such as your good selves. City of the Endless. At a glance, there seems to be many different facilities. What kind of place is this? Simply put, it is a recreational attraction. The city is divided into 4 areas, each of which captures scenery that once defined our continent. In this way, we ensure what is lost is not forgotten, that all precious memories endure forevermore. In Everkeep's early days, this place was used by the living, but it was made a haven for the endless hundreds of years later. Now then, if you would please follow me, I shall give you a guided tour. Do take care, as wildlife brought here for preservation roams freely. Hold on a moment. While a tour would be interesting, it's Sven that we've come to see. Oh, so you wish to meet the Queen. In that case, you are in luck. It was just announced that Her Majesty will enter into a slumber, but there is still time. If you try calling onto her before the mess or terminal, at the center of the city, she will likely appear. I'm not sure how things work around here, but let's head to this Miso terminal. That statue straight out looks like the artwork from the guy who does all the original artwork for this game. Thanks, Constancy. We'll take you up on the tour next time. I shall look forward to it. Good luck seeking out Her Majesty.
Sven? Are you there? If you are, say something. We need to talk. Sven.
That you should come here.
I haven't known you long, Sven, but I know you have a good heart. Your love for your people is proof of this. I can't let you do what you're trying to do. And deep down, I don't think you want to do it either.
I want a world without suffering. A world where nothing is lost. Would that such a place existed, but the endless only grow in number, and ever more life forces needed to sustain them. Within the barrier, we have managed to curb the cycle of rebirth these few hundred years. But we've reached the limit. That is why I looked to interdimensional fusion. To harvest what we needed from your world. From your people. And with the key, we will have it.
And once you've plundered our world of ether, what then? Will you do the same to others? All men eventually die. If you make endless of everyone, you will never have enough ether to sustain them. You but prolong the inevitable.
Sven, if you would nevertheless persist in this folly, we must stand against you. For we too have people we cannot lose, places to which our hearts belong.
Lamachi, I would have loved nothing more than to work hand in hand with you to tend our nations. But fate is cruel. By the time it had brought us together, our futures had already been written. The kind and gentle Queen Sphene was too weak to serve her people, and so she will serve them no more. I will erase all memories of the living Sphene, she who has cursed me with this soft and powerless nature. Freed from conscience, I shall become a ruler that can protect Alexandria, a devourer of worlds. When two nations cannot protect their own without doing harm to the other, there can only be one resolution. It is a hard truth, but one you understand, don't you? I'm afraid we're out of time. The process has begun, and it cannot be stopped.
Mesoterminal memory deletion in progress. Mesoterminal memory deletion in progress. Upon completion, interdimensional fusion will commence.
Sphene!
What are we to do now, damn it? I felt that I had come to understand Sphene, but I'm still clueless. Utterly clueless. It doesn't seem like we can do much else here. Let's return to the Aetheryte for now. The caretaker Constancy, perhaps he can tell us more about this business of Sphene going into a slumber. He's nowhere in sight. Perhaps he has taken other recent rivals on a tour. Looking for someone, are you? Yes, he was just here earlier, a fellow named Constancy. Wait, what? Oh, that's Aaron's mother, isn't it? Hello, everyone. You made it here, as I knew you would. Is that who I think it is? It is! It's Kafkiwa! None other. This is the first time some of you are seeing me in the proverbial flesh, isn't it? Feast your eyes, then. She who was controlling that unassuming machine was a ravishing Shatona maiden. That was a bit much, wasn't it? Ignore me. So it was true. That you're here means... I tried to tell you so many times. My courage always failed me. I am indeed an endless. Have been for quite a while now. Aaronville. Now you've come to stop Sphene, yes? I can help with that, but I have a request to make. You know how to stop her, then? While there are no guarantees, your coming here makes it a distinct possibility. As my wish is relevant to your mission, will you hear me out? You can decide what to do afterwards. Excellent. To begin with, we'll need to head to a different area. See that sentry? I'll have them grant you access to the zip line. Yes. Zipline? What is that? Fun little mode of transport. They don't see much use though, as we Endless can teleport freely within living memory. This particular line will take you to the zone called Canal Town. I'll be waiting for you there. With that enduring pushiness, it could only be Cuff Kiwa. Let's go. You don't seem to be... Error. User registration. Confirmed. I bid you welcome to Canal Town, the resort of romance and relaxation. Please enjoy your stay. Okay. What a charming place. That's them, the people Sphene strives to protect. Stop that! They look happy. So, what's the request of yours? I want you to erase us. Erase the Endless. What?
God.
Oh, come now, spare me those gloomy faces. Being alive, you're the only ones who can do this, and we won't have a better opportunity than now, while Queen Sphene is busy preparing to initiate interdimensional fusion. It's wrong to sacrifice others to sustain the Endless. This I firmly believe, but talking to you now, you seem as real as any of us, and if you need an answer right away, I don't know if I can give it. Is there a reason we need to act so soon? Because, as you've just said, it's wrong to sacrifice others to sustain us. Remember, we need life force. Other forms of ether don't cut it. In the beginning, we managed with the ether of those who died in the barrier, but as our numbers grew, there began to be a... I don't know. There began to be a shortage. That's why Queen Sphene looked to other sources. Then even the ether I'm composed of may have come from the victims of the attack on Tuliolal. I can't bear that thought. Can't bear to exist because someone died.
Your month, your weird supernatural episode. Yours is monster movie. Recognize it.
Oh my god, the Halloween special.
We scared of everything.
Yeah.
And mine is Scooby-Natural.
Oh my god, the Scooby-Doo episode. We'd probably feel the same way if we were in your shoes, but what exactly are you asking us to do? In each zone there is an enormous data storage device called a terminal. That is where our memories are kept. If you shut down a terminal, the memories within will disappear, along with those endless created from them. What does this need to be done now? Can't we stop Sphene first and then take it from there? It's precisely in order to stop Sphene that it must be done now. Her own memories are stored within the Meso terminal, which stands at the heart of living memory. As you would expect, the terminal's defenses are extremely tight, but it has moments of vulnerability, such as when it was just finished calculations which we can exploit to shut it down from within. While we wait for that opening, we erase the Endless. Once we are gone, Sphene will no longer have a reason to plunder ether from other worlds. Would Sphene simply allow us to shut down the terminals? In preparation for fusion, the Meso terminal is currently performing massive calculations while gathering energy. Even if the system notices us, it cannot easily suspend the process. Rather than doing so, I believe it will attempt to accelerate the timetable and bridge worlds before the plan can be thwarted. It wouldn't be a decision Sphene would wish to make, but she would be able to save those who are stored in the Meso terminal at least. There's sense in your strategy and in resolving to stop Sphene. We had anticipated that it might come to this, but to actually talk about erasing the Endless is difficult. You needn't feel any guilt. No matter how lifelike we may seem, we Endless are but facsimiles crafted from memories. Besides, stopping Sphene requires that you shut down the Meso terminal, which sustains all of us. Sooner or later, it will need to be done. If we are to be erased, then let it be before more people come to harm. Living, breathing people with futures they deserve to experience. Well, do as you ask. Oh, I finished my wine. Was that the last of my wine? Thank you for respecting my wish. And as a personal request, while her actions cannot be condoned, I ask that you afford Queen Sphene a measure of understanding. Know that she herself didn't choose to become an Endless. It was preservation that made the choice for her. She is powerless to resist her purpose. What do you mean? The Sphene you know is an ideal that preservation brought to life. Harnessing the love the living Sphene bore for her people, they brought forth an eternal queen whose primary directive is to preserve the Endless. But as you know, the Endless consume ether. Sphene was compelled to find ways to procure it, and that compulsion has driven her to resort to interdimensional fusion. What, are you telling me the original Sphene wouldn't have chosen this? What the Queen might have done, only she herself would know. The scientists of preservation have vanished, leaving their created Queen to walk alone. So as you go about your mission, think not what you're stopping a Ruth...
Do that again. It has to go over your ear. Yes. Over your ear. Yes. Okay. Come, hold it again.
So as you go about your mission, think not that you're stopping a ruthless villain, but rather that you're relieving a troubled soul of her burden. All right, Kafkiwa. We understand now, both your reasoning and your feelings. But before you erase the Endless, I'd like to know them. I'd like to know what she fights tooth and nail for. If we're going to reject someone's beliefs, let it be after we've come to understand them. This is a lesson I learned from the Rite of Succession. I realize we're pressed for time, but if it's all right with you, I want to meet as many people as I can. You truly are Galul Jaja's kitten. Well, the calculations will take a while still. It should be fine if we do this as we proceed to the terminals. I'm with you. We might not be able to learn everything, but it would nevertheless be meaningful if we could glimpse the hearts of those who inhabit this place before we set them free. I'll leave you to it then. When you finish here, come and find me at the fountain near the big clock tower. Right, let's split up and find some locals to speak with. Yo, we have that.
Wait.
It's amongst my PlayStation 2 games.
Wait.
Where is it then?
Got 3, 4. Oh, we do.
We do have it. I know you had it. You bought it for me.
Oh, there we go. 449 quid.
Sorry, I just want to listen to this. It really is a lovely place. You should run along and enjoy it while you can. Oh, there's one of those little TV things. Well now, I don't believe I've seen you run before. A newcomer, I take it. It's wonderful here, let me tell you. Why, I just bumped into a dear friend in life and we've been whiling away the hours reminiscing. It might have been more like days, actually. You don't get a sense of time here. By the way, did you hear the announcement earlier? As much as I love this place, I wonder if Queen Sphinx can really sustain us forever. But I suppose there's no use worrying about such things. Anyway, thanks to you, we found a break in our conversation. We'll go and ride the gondola next. Oh, hello there. Taking in the sights of Canal Town too, are you? Both my wife and I just adore this place. We had become estranged in life, she and I, but being here gave us the chance to reconcile. I couldn't be more grateful for the chance to spend these blessed little moments together again. I have no more regrets. Whether Her Majesty's plan succeeds or no, I can rest with peace in my heart. Well, we shall continue on our way, but we hope to see you again. Till next time. You there, have you tried the popcorn from that store? You haven't? You don't know what you're missing. I consider myself something of a gourmand. And believe me when I say the classic salt flavor is amazing. The saltiness is simply exquisite. That's the only way to describe it. Once you have a mouthful, it is impossible to stop until it's all gone. And after you've tried that, I urge you to seek out other stalls. There are lots of them everywhere, offering all manner of delights. For another recommendation off the top of my head, the ice cream over in Asal Volcane is so smooth and rich, and just thinking about it has given me a hankering. That's it, I'm going to go and have some right now. Erastus. Welcome, welcome. Have a browse and let me know when you're ready to order. You're here on that lady's recommendation as well, I take it. I had been wondering what the Endless do for sustenance, so it seemed a good opportunity to learn. Oh, this is your first time eating, is it? The food here is created using ether and memory data. To us, it tastes just like the real thing. So, how about it? Would you care for some popcorn? Let's give it a try, shall we? That's the spirit. Find a table you like and I'll bring it right out. And lest you worry, there's no charge. All food here is free. Food created with memory data. How will this taste to the living, I wonder? Probably of nothing. Well, as they say, there's only one way to find out. You sample a handful of popcorn. While it has texture, you can detect no taste whatsoever. Good gods, it tastes like nothing at all. I mean, it's amazing. I've never had such tasty popcorn. It's not our best sellers for nothing. And what about you? The saltiness is exquisite. It's always special watching newcomers eat for the first time. They're just like the people of Everkeep. Their communal spirit, their delighted smiles, exactly the same. Thank you for your custom. Come again anytime. By the way, prior to this, a young man caught my eye near the canal. He appeared to be searching for something, and rather frantically. Did you perchance see him too? No. I must say, I'm curious as to what has him so flustered. Could you help me look for the fellow? My thanks. Let's head to where I saw him.
Fuck you. I'm sorry, fuck you. Fuck you.
Can I go into the water? I wonder. Oh, I can swim in the water. Excuse me. It would seem he is no longer in the vicinity. Let us keep looking. Whatever it is that troubles him, perhaps we can be of assistance. I think I might leave it here now. Yeah, I think this is a good place to get. I just want to have a look how far it says that I am. 64% through Dawntrail Part 4. I don't know how many areas there are. And if I go to Ether Currents... Oh. No information to display here. Interesting. Anyway. Okay. So I'm going to leave that there. And I'm not going to get too involved in this part of the story. I feel like there's a break in the story a little bit. So we'll carry this on tomorrow. I'm off tomorrow. So tomorrow morning, I'll go to the gym. And we'll just have a quick workout session, come home, and then I'll play all my pressing things. I'll see what I have to do tomorrow, and then we'll see. But But otherwise, have a good night and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.